Hello, my name is Daniel Spence and I run Automation X, which is an automation agency that builds really cool automations and lead generation. Basically, we're going to do the same instant data scraping on repeat, but this time using automation to do it. So for this one, we've picked Birmingham, UK postcodes. We're using postcodes because sometimes for like small heath, there might be multiple ones in the country. So if you're just doing that area, you get more. And the reason we break it down into this is because they won't necessarily be ranking for the same keywords. So people might be aiming for, like, let's say central Birmingham instead of Birmingham. That's probably a bad example, but in the Aston area instead of Birmingham. And like, we can get a load of postcodes from this, and we're simply asking ChatGPT to add the word plumbers before each entry and add it into a CSV for us. So as you can see, it's added plumber and then the postcode, or at least the first part of it. We can copy that code and paste it straight into a CSV file or an Excel document or whatever you want to use, and basically that's all added on there. So now it will run every single time for you. So this is the tool that we use. It's called TinyTask. It's free. There is a Windows and another version for Apple. The short key is Control-Shift-Record, so R, and then basically you can just press those buttons to have it record, and from there it will record your next steps. So hit the follow button, you don't want to miss what's next. If we go on here, so if I press the code, Control-Shift-R, and then press down on the keypad so that it always moves down a row at the beginning of every automation. So the next one will be B2, the next one will be B3, and so on. Then you click onto here, paste it in, and then for some reason you have to scroll every single time, just so that then Instant Data Scraper can just go through the rest of it, no problem. So click start crawling on there and it will just go through. The most important thing to remember here is that just to leave it running for the length of the whole entire automation before you stop the recording, just so that it's got time to go through. It's normally around the 40-second mark, but you can give it a little bit longer. It's not really an issue. If it's sat not doing anything for a couple of seconds, it's probably more useful to have that than it go really quickly and you therefore lose a load of the leads. So once it's finished, give it a couple of seconds, click stop crawling, and then end the recording. So it's the same buttons, Control-Alt-Shift-R, which ends the recording. So we'll just press that, and then you can go back onto the spreadsheet, and then it's ready to go. Share this with a friend or someone you think is going to help, and you can just basically do the same thing again. So press play. So it's Control-Alt-Shift-P to play, and then it's just going to run it for us. So it's gone down in the spreadsheet, copied and pasted this onto here, scrolled just to allow it always to infinitely scroll, and then we're going to click start crawling on here. And then it will stop crawling on there. Perfect. And then there's a couple of options for how you download it. CSV, copy it and paste it, and then basically you've got all of these lines of data. So we managed 179 contacts in. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.